should I get a box of Twilight of the Republic? Is it a great deal? If you know what you're getting into, Twilight can be a great box for you. If you don't have the right expectations though, it can be really disappointing. Twilight of the Republic has a lot of interest right now because the prices of a box is so low. It's very easy to find these for $50 a box. And I've noticed, here on the channel that my top performing videos right now are, of course, how to play Star Wars Unlimited, but right behind that are my box openings for Twilight of the Republic. They're still getting a ton of views because a lot of people are seeing these boxes for a good price, right? $50 or less somewhere. And they are trying to decide, well, should I grab one? Should I take a chance on it? Is it worth it? What is inside of these boxes? So we're going to start looking at here first why they are so cheap. And we'll talk about it. And we'll talk about whether or not it makes any sense, Zilla Beast, to grab one for yourself. So first thing, question I get a lot of the time, why are these boxes so cheap? Why is the set really that bad? Is it terrible? And the answer to that question is, of course, there's a lot of different factors for why these boxes are so cheap. But the main point, the main reason is that there are too many boxes out there. The set was overprinted and there's far too much supply of Jar Jar Binks. There's a limit to how many Mr. Binks that people can want and take, and they made too many, and they put too many of them out there, unfortunately. So that is the main issue, right? Any set, if you print the right amount of it, can, be an expensive box of cards. And any set, if you print too much of it, can become something like this, where the price goes way down. Oh, I thought we were going to have something super wild, but strategic acumen, not a bad hyperspace foil. So that's the main reason that they are cheap. Now, of course, there's other things again, like the cards are fun and good, but they're not necessarily super powerful for tournament play. There's not enough powerhouse cards in this set, which, also helped kind of lower the demand. Look at that. There's our first legendary Ahsoka Tano. Again, if you're thinking your first box, you're looking at this. This is down here in the bottom left, that blue L. That's how you know you've found a legendary card. This is back in the old days when you'd only get about 3 of those per box. So we'll see if we do okay here. Now, again, that overprinting, it's an issue, makes the box cheaper, but because of that, this does become a really good box and product for you if you are looking to get foil Grievuses. If you're looking, that's not enough foil legendary. Oh man. If you are looking to try Star Wars Unlimited for a low cost, but you really like opening packs and you want to open packs, this is a very nice way to do that because it doesn't have a huge buy-in. Of course, it's an extra bonus if you really love Clone Wars and that whole Twilight of the Republic setting in Star Wars. Then this is a great opportunity to just open some cards up for cheap and have some fun playing some games with it. Right? I've said this before. Basically, any booster box for any game that is fun to play, right? You can have hours and hours and hours of enjoyment just opening it up, cracking packs, playing limited type games, sealed, draft, whatever you want to do. There's so much fun you can have with even just one box, even with half a box. You can do some pretty cool things with it. So that's there, right? Now, that being said, you're not going to win any tournaments by buying just Twilight of the Republic cards. Even if you don't buy a box and you go and purchase all of the single cards, which do not cost very much, again, there's not a lot of value in here, you're not going to win lots and lots of tournaments. Because again, the power level of the cards in this set, they just overall can't keep up with other sets, and they especially can't keep up with when you combine all the other sets together. General's Blade is a nice rare, though, for us. So, You're not going to win any crazy tournaments, but if you're just playing at home or you just want to try Star Wars, it's a great product. It's fun. If you go into it with the idea that you're paying to open packs and that's the fun you're paying for, great. Do not buy this if you think you're trying to make some super wild, amazing financial decision or choice, right? That is not what this box is going to give you. It's not going to do it. And that's, again, what I want you to think about. You know what you're getting into, right? Sometimes there's an expectation, right? Depending on how you've interacted with TCGs before. But sometimes you come in with an expectation, okay, if I spend X dollars on a box, let's say 50 in this case, I'm probably going to get somewhere between $40 and $45 of value with cards. And, you know, some people are like, they're okay losing a little bit of money in the value of the cards, but they don't want to get super hosed. In Twilight of the Republic, the chances of you getting $40 of value in singles is not good. It is very, very low. It's not going to happen very often. In fact, with the way that Star Wars is set up, with their high rarity power chase cards and all that fun stuff, here in Twilight of the Republic, you've got about a 1 in 12 chance of hitting it big. You've got a 1 in 12 chance of hitting a showcase, and those showcase cards are the only cards in this set that hold any significant value. So there's a couple of them there that are almost, you know, that $250 range. So, you know, 1 in 12 times you're going to get a showcase, and then 2 out of those 12 times, your odds are really bad, you're going to like get 5 times the value of what you put into it. But let's be honest, if you buy 12 boxes to open and crack to try and get that value, it's just not going to go well. Malevolence says a very nice hyperspace rare for us, though, followed with a General's Blade. Not bad to get 2 of those in a box. Oh man, especially if we'd open this back on release. Not bad, like not bad cards, but again, there's just so many of them that it kind of doesn't matter money-wise. I'll try and take a look at the end of this to see how much value we got out of it, but it's probably not going to be much. Mr. Fives is it. So again, even, you know, on the lower end showcases, like there's some that are around 50, where you're just getting back the value of the box. And you know, when that's your 1 in 12 shot, not great. Yes, you know, there are a couple other hyperspace legendaries that if you get them in foil and you get them combined with a couple other good things, you're going to get back up to $50. So, you know, maybe your odds of breaking even or getting above are 1 in 11.9 something boxes. You know, and as long as you're going into it expecting that, your main goal is, man, I just want to have some cards to play with, fun, love Clone Wars, love Star Wars, love ripping packs. It's great, right? That one time you do hit that big hit, it's going to feel really good and you're going to have a great time doing it. And all the other times you don't, again, if you're not expecting some sort of super value train, you're going to feel fine. You're going to feel fine. If you are looking for boxes that have more consistent value and you're going to get a much better EV, as we say, expected value from it, this is exactly why you don't want to get this one right here. Planetary Invasion is a big kind of yuck as far as value is concerned. If you want the value, you should be looking at Spark of Rebellion. Even though those boxes are going to cost you twice as much as a box of Twilight of the Republic, financially you're going to get twice as much or more value from it. These boxes, yeah, the EV is so low, even when you calculate those showcases in. It's rough, right? So just keep that in mind. You know, before you grab one of these, as long as you know what you're getting into, it's fun. I mean, gosh, there's a lot of fun cards in here. Man, you can just sit and enjoy this all day. Malevolence, I mean, man, it's not bad stuff. There's just too much of it. And when there's too much of it, it just puts a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure on the value of the cards. Let's see, we got a couple more packs here. Again, I'm going to calculate the value here. Hopefully we can find one more regular legendary. Would really like to see it, and now there are two of them kind of popping in here. Man, if you do decide, you look at the price and you're like, yeah, you know, this box, this is the kind of box I would like to try, or you just want to give it as a gift to somebody who, you know, hasn't played Star Wars Unlimited before, and you want to give them something that's not too wild or expensive just to see if they like the game. I do have them for sale over at mastersetmadness.com. I'm selling them for $50 a box. And yeah, you know, it's not bad. It's not bad as long as you know what you're getting into. Personally though, I think buying Spark of Rebellion is the most exciting box still right now. That is my take. Last pack, no showcase here. So again, it's 1 in 12. Your odds are not very good. Prisoner of War, we did get another legendary, and it is Gore. It's got big numbers on it and lots of things, but it's not going to be big value here. Let me go quick check the price, and you know, at this point, it's mostly looking at those 4 cards. Kid Fisto probably doesn't have much. Malevolence a little bit, and then in here, most of these rares have come down to, they're so low in value that they're not even really worth any sort of calculating. You know, the blades, it's going to be pretty low. You'll see it here. Okay, are you ready for this? Take a second, calculate it yourself. How much value do you think we got in here, even with 2 of the best rare in this set? How much do you think we got back from this box? And the answer is, we got about $16 of value, right? So again, even with getting, look at this, a cool foil General Grievous in here and 2 of the best rare in the set, only $16. I mean, these cards, you know, even the price here, I added $1 for those 2 cards, but you're not even going to get $1 back, right, on selling that. So it's really, really, really rough opening this set if you're looking for value. Sorry, if you're looking for monetary value. Again, though, if you just wanted to sit and play with this and you took your time opening the packs, I mean, man, you can have a lot of fun. Again, if you actually enjoy that pack opening process. But if you just want like super singles or whatever, man, just go get the singles. Only grab the boxes if you're excited about that pack opening experience, which to me does have value to it. How much? You know, you can ask yourself that question. Okay, I know some of you are thinking, well, maybe that is just a fluke. Maybe that's just a fluke. Let's open up one more box so you can see what another box will look like. Of course, every box is going to be different, and sometimes you're going to get better than others. If we can find, again, a couple, now there are 2 of them, that definitely helps. But even if you opened 3 of those legendaries in your box, which we're not, we're going to get Gore instead. Even if you open 3 of the best legendary in the set, if they're all that regular version, you're still at like $30 of value for the box. So it is very, very difficult to get anything super wild in here. Admiral Trench, kind of nice. Kind of nice. In a set that's not super overprinted, those uncommon hyperspace foils can actually hold some decent value. In this set, though, you really need to get the rares. That Malevolence had a little bit of value. It's like a 370 something, I don't know, at the time of recording. I think Finn is not going to be that. So currently we're actually doing worse than the first box, which, you know, you might wonder, is that possible? Is it possible? And the answer is yes. The answer is definitely a big yes. We can do worse. If we can find a showcase, though, we will be able to pull out some sort of value-ness. But you know, a lot of people talk about, and I think that I most of the time agree with it, that man, if you're going to start opening boxes like this and jumping into Star Wars, do it because you love Star Wars. Do it because you love the fun of playing the game or collecting it. You enjoy the process. Don't get too wild into the idea that, man, you're going to be a hero and you're going to, again, have some sort of great financial renaissance or something from this. But, ooh, a foil General's Blade. Okay. So General's Blade has been nice to us. If we could get a hyperspace foil version of that, that would be one of the cards that would be, you know, a pretty decent hit. Again, it's not gonna save the world or anything, but it would feel good. It would feel good, and it would look good as well. Man. Oh man, there's another General's Blade. Okay, we're rocking. We're rocking. General's Blade is finally coming back a little bit in price because it, yeah, some of the big sellers have, I don't know, at least run out of listings for it out on the old web. But this is, oh my goodness. You know, the worst thing that can't, well, it's not the worst thing, but it can also happen where you don't get 3 legendaries in your box, 3 of the non-foil ones. And let me tell you what, that is always, that's sad in like a normal set. I don't know what's normal for Star Wars, but it's sad, you know, in Spark or Rebellion or something. But in here, if you only get 2, it's really sad. It's really sad. But I mean, I don't know. Is it actually that much more sad? You know, like if you miss out on a 20-cent legendary? I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. We're just doing this for science, just to show you, give you. I know I've got, again, a couple other really big videos here for Twilight of the Republic box breaks. If you haven't seen it yet, you can go watch the 1,000-pack break for it, which is about 42 boxes or something. That one you get a much broader view of the possibilities of what you can get from a lot of openings. But it's going to be similar to what you see here, where, you know, you're not going to get anything too crazy or too wild. And man, I've been surprised to see how much those last Twilight, oh my gosh, so sad, Twilight of the Republic box breaks have been on my channel, how much they have been getting views continually. And as I've watched that, it's just been clear that there's a lot of people still excited about this set, or still thinking about should they go for this set and open a box of it. We got 3 packs left. Man, this box, I don't even know if I want to look at the value of it. It might be really bad malevolence. Oh man, I think we are definitely under $10 at the moment. Yularen. We have 1 pack. Oh my goodness, are we going to get a double, just only 2 legendaries? We got no showcase fun. Oh my goodness. Oof, oof. Oh, come on. Did that really happen? Let me see. Let me go back through our rares here. Did we really? We had a Roger. Man, I don't know if that's worth anything, but look at this. I mean, we're looking at like 3 to 4, depending on how you value that one. Same on that foil. So let's say there's 8. Only 2 legendaries that equal about $1. I wouldn't even actually count that if I was doing big EV for stuff. Wow. That is the real deal with Twilight of the Republic. So know what you're getting into before you're getting a box. Again, just do it because you love opening packs. Every once in a while you get one of those showcases and rock it. We have a lot of Legends of the Force coming up soon. So don't forget to punch that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time. Peace.